What's going on, Master Duel fans? James here again, and this time around, Season 31 has happened, and all I can say is, I'm so happy this is happening. This is going to be awesome. So first things first, I want to say thank you all to the new subscribers coming in, and to the ones who stayed throughout the whole entire 2 years worth of the content for keeping up with this channel. And this time, Season 31, you guys see the theme, it's machinery. And this time, for Season 31, based off from this hand, you love to see it, entering the world of Appliancers. This deck is a series of machine monsters, and they are all about link summoning one way after another. So, first things first. 3 main deck Appliancers, 4 Appliancer spells, and 6 Appliancer link monsters. So, to go over the course of Appliancers. Starting off fresh, entering in a town of Appliancer Electrolyrical World. Upon activation, add 1 Appliancer card from deck to hand that isn't a field spell, any kind of other Appliancer spell and monster included. Once per turn, if you link summon an Appliancer link monster, more than 1, add 1 Appliancer monster from your graveyard to your hand. And once per turn, when a monster declares an attack, move it along 1 Appliancer monster to another main monster zone of yours. Now, to go through the rest of Appliancers. Appliancer Socket Troll, Appliancer Breaker Bunkle, Appliancer Copy Buckle. Socket Troll's stat lineup is 100 both ways as a dark, Breaker Bunkle is a water, Copy Buckle is a dark. Both Breaker Bunkle and Copy Buckle are 0 both ways. All 3 of them are level 1 machine monsters. Socket Trolls each affect this once, and Copy Buckle's effects are once per turn each. Breaker Bunkle, on the other hand, none of those effects, all from Breaker Bunkle, are even once per turns. Starting off fresh with Appliancer Socket Troll. If you control an Appliancer monster, free special from hand. That includes self, others, and link monsters of Appliancer names included. If another Appliancer Socket Troll is special summoned to your field while you control this monster outside of the damage step, free special 1 Appliancer Socket Troll from the deck. So E-Telly, Appliancer Socket Troll, as long as you control another copy when this happens. Appliancer Copy Buckle. Target 1 Appliancer monster you control, special this from hand, and if you do, its name becomes that until the end phase. And then during your main phase, except the turn, this card was sent to the graveyard, breakthrough skill clause. Banish this, target 1 Appliancer monster you control, special summon 1 monster with the same name from your hand or graveyard. Appliancer Breaker Bunkle. During damage calculation, if an Appliancer monster you control battles an opponent's monster as a quick effect, discard this. For that battle, that monster you control cannot be killed. Also, you take no battle damage. And then, if an Appliancer monster is more than 1, you control will be killed by a card effect, banish this from your field or graveyard instead. The other Appliancer spells: Appliancer Reuse, Appliancer Test, Appliancer Conversion. Conversions each effect is once, activation of test, one test per turn, and reuse, not once a turn. Appliancer Reuse: target one Appliancer monster in your graveyard, special it out, but place it on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. Not once per turn. Monster Reborn. An Appliancer monster. Appliancer Test: target one Appliancer Link monster you control, special summon as many Link 1 Appliancer monsters from your graveyard as possible to your zones that the monster points to, but banish them during the end phase. Basically, the way how Test works is that your Appliancer Link 2 in the extra monster zone and soul charge any Appliancer Link 1 from your graveyard, but basically the ones you reborn from your grave, if you don't do anything to them, aka Link summon into something new, those soul charged Appliancer Link 1s will be banished during the end phase. Appliancer Conversion: banish as many Appliancer Link monsters from your main monster zone as possible, and re-special as many Link 1 Appliancers, Appliancer Links, based off from the number from the main monster zone that was banished, and then soul charge back. During your main phase, if this card is in your graveyard except the turn it was sent there, Breakthrough Skill Clause, banish one other Appliancer spell trap from your graveyard, add this to your hand. Now, the extra deck. Kappa Scale, Laundry Dragon, Vacuelephant, Dryer Drake, Prop Lion, Keltopus. Stat lineup for the Link monsters. Kappa Scale, Laundry Dragon, both middle up arrow as water monsters. No attack, 1500 defense when it comes to waters. Vacuelephant, aka Vacuum Elephant, and Keltopus, both darks. Vacuum Elephant, upper right arrow, 1000 attack. Keltopus, bottom left, middle bottom, no attack. Dryer Drake, fire, no attack. Upper right. And then Prop Lion, wind, upper middle arrow. And in the stat lineup, no attack, 1000 attack, 1500, no attack, 1200, no attack. Now, to go over some of the benefits of the Appliancer Link monsters. Keltopus takes 2 Appliancer monsters, and the Link 1 Appliancers take 1 Appliancer monster in general, Links included. When it comes to Keltopus, this linked card you control cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects or their monster's attacks. During damage calculation, if an Appliancer Link monster you control is co-linked battles an opponent's monster, your battling monster gains attack equal to the number of monsters co-linked to this times 1000 during that damage calc only. Doesn't target, by the way, which is insanity. And then once per turn, if an Appliancer Link monsters, more than one, you control that isn't co-linked to this gets killed by battle or card effect, you can draw 1 card. That's a nice touch on a free +1. Now, the Appliancer Link 1 monsters. The way it works is that they cannot be used as Link material the turn they are Link summoned. To get around that thing, we basically can just get it off the field by any means, and whenever it comes back as a new monster. And since it comes back as a new monster, it ends up being Link material any given time whenever it can be. Appliancer Kappa Scale. Each effect once. Whether if it's co-linked or not, tribute as cost. For the non-co-link of Kappa Scale, target and reborn one level 4 or lower Appliancer monster, basically any of these three, and then if it were to be co-linked, target and special summon one Appliancer Link monster, Keltopus included, that isn't Kappa Scale. Appliancer Vacuum Elephant, aka Vacuelephant, can direct attack while it is not co-linked. So most cases, built-in Sky Striker Hayate on a direct attack. One effect per turn, and only once that turn, one effect or the other can't do both. You either send one card from your hand to the graveyard, target one card your opponent controls, kill it, or if Vacuum Elephant is in a co-linked mode, target one monster in your opponent's main monster zone, specifically kill it. Appliancer Laundry Dragon. Don't get it confused for Laundry Dragon Maid. No one takes any battle damage involving Laundry Dragon. Whether if it's co-linked or not, it does something as of after damage calc. If it's not co-linked, you can destroy that opponent's monster, and if you do, burn your opponent equal to its original attack. So built-in Flame Wingman. If Laundry Dragon were to be co-linked, banish that opponent's monster. So built-in Amazoness Onslaught of Laundry Dragon. So for the non-co-link, it's Flame Wingman, and then for the co-link version of Laundry, it's Amazoness Onslaught. Appliancer Dryer Drake. This linked card gains 1000 attack. Basically, if it gets pointed at, extra 1000 attack. And then once per turn during your battle phase, if this card is co-linked outside of the damage step, switch the two locations of two Appliancer monsters in your main monster zones, including this, and if you do, the other monster gets a second attack during each battle phase this turn. So built-in Cyber Twin Dragon if you have the proper setup. And then once per turn, while it's not co-linked, if it's not co-linked, once per turn, whenever this card is being targeted for an attack, negate the attack. Appliancer Prop Lion. It can direct attack, so built-in Sky Striker Hayate. And then in this one, once per turn, whether if it's co-linked or not, its effects remain the same. The case is, when it battles an opponent's monster, make that monster's attack of the opponent's become 0. Does not target. And with that being said, is that every Appliancer card? Yes, it is. And with the rest of this hand, to help out, we have one of the most honorary cards in Appliancers, Jack in a Hand. reveal 3 level 1 monsters with different names from your deck. So basically, it's literally any of these 3 Appliancers because they are level 1s. Your opponent adds 1, you add 1, and whatever is the 3rd target that I didn't pick ends up getting shuffled back. Hard once on Jack in the hand. And with that being said, for now, let us start the show. Okay, reveal blue eyes. I'm guessing alternative. Normal keeper. Keeper, discard the sage for poly. And pass. Drew into the Ghost Mourner? Sure. Jack in the hand. Socket Troll. Breaker Bunkle. Copy Buckle. Okay, so let's see. Opponent takes Copy Buckle. I take Socket Troll. And then Breaker Bunkle stays in the deck. Electro Lyrical World. For Appliancer conversion. Normal to Socket Troll. Copy Buckle. Target Socket Troll for the free special. Socket Troll, get its copy. 2 Appliances for Keltopus. Electro Lyrical World for Socket Troll. Link off the Socket Troll for Dryad Drake. Socket Troll, free special. And then Socket Troll into Prop Lion. Now, based off from this board state, as you guys saw, we got the co-links. One from Drake and Keltopus, and then the other co-link is from Keltopus and Prop Lion. So here's what's going to happen in this scenario. In this position, this is an OTK. So, if you guys ever picture the math, here's how the OTK works. Prop Lion. Once again, whether if it's co-linked or not, that monster's attack becomes 0. Keltopus. Not once a turn. During damage calc, if an Appliancer Link monster that is co-linked happens to battle, it gains that much based off from the number of co-links times 1,000. So basically up to extra 2,000 attack in terms of co-links. And then Dryad Drake 1,000 attack, simple as it is. So this is that much we can do for now. Prop Lion, attack alternative, $3,200 attack. Keltopus, mandatory, and then Prop Lion, chain 2. Alternative is at 0 thanks to Prop Lion, and Prop Lion is at 3,200 because of Keltopus. Conversion, banish 2. Reset button, and once again, they are new monsters, and because they are new monsters, their effects reset button. And once again, Prop Lion, make Keeper become 0, and Keltopus, being a mandatory effect, Prop Lion is at 3,200. 1,000 attack, all from Dryad Drake. Now, you might be wondering, this is not an OTK. Guess again, ladies and gentlemen. Dryad Drake has an ability where, once per turn during your battle phase, if this card is co-linked, courtesy of itself and Keltopus, it has the ability to switch the two locations of the Appliancer Link monsters, aka these two in the main monster zone, and once the switching places occurs, whatever is the other monster that is being switched, that second monster is able to make a second attack in a row. So what's going to happen is Dryad Drake and Prop Lion will switch places, and once again it enables Prop Lion to attack once again with the leftover damage for game. Ladies and gentlemen, Season 31 is upon us. Deck Challenge Appliancers. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and if you haven't already, smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated, and we'll catch you guys throughout the progression of Season 31.